Hi, my name is Mrs. Dobrinsky. I am the Library Media Specialist at the Seville Middle School. Today, I will be talking about realistic fiction. Realistic fiction is the summer reading assignment for students entering into grade 9 at Seville War Memorial High School. If you have any questions about the books that I'm suggesting, or if you have any questions about realistic fiction, you can reach out to me through email, loriann.dobrinsky@sevillek12.net. If you have any questions about the assignment, you can reach out to your LAL teacher. The assignment is choose one realistic fiction novel appropriate for your age and reading level. Consider choosing a title that explores one of the following themes. Please do not select a title that you read for English during grades 6 through 8. The themes listed are discrimination, family dynamics, overcoming an obstacle, facing a personal challenge. The assignment is listed here. You can get this at sevillek12.net website, and the assignment will be due on September the 11th, 2020. All right, let's get started. Realistic fiction, here is what it is. It is real life set to fiction. I say it's anything that happens in real life, the good, the bad, and everything in the between. Real emotions, behaviors, and settings. You're going to look for experiences that the main character or other characters have, different characters from different backgrounds, may include extreme negatives and positives, such as focusing on wealth, Ivy League colleges, designer clothes, private schools, or drug use, abuse, assault, or family breakdown. The only limit is you must stay in reality. No fantasy, no science fiction. So you're not looking to read anything like Harry Potter. Realistic fiction has to be real emotions, behaviors, and settings. It may cross over into coming of age, mystery, thrillers, and adventure. Here's what happens in a realistic fiction novel. Life-changing events. Usually the main character grows or changes in some way, focusing on solving problems, voyages, sometimes literal ones, self-discovery, coming of age. Other common themes in young adult realistic fiction: friendship, love, relationships, cliques, school, growing up, and family issues. A few things to keep in mind. Coming of age is a common theme. So that's the trials and tribulations of growing up. Issues that teens face every day. Often, young adult novels deal with things that you're reading in the news today, things that you're seeing on television today, things that you're seeing in social media. Bullying, cliques, drugs, divorce, crushes, fitting in, or finding your true self. Realistic fiction can be a good place to explore multicultural issues from race to religion to class and gender. Subjects could go either way. Subject matter could go either way. It could be gritty and bleak, or it could be charming and fluffy. Escapism is also a welcome part of the genre. Here are some lists of realistic fiction titles that I have read that I think would be perfect for this assignment. One of my favorites on the list is All American Boys by Jason Reynolds. Jason Reynolds is the ambassador for young adult literature for 2020. And this is a story about a brutal assault on a 16-year-old, an innocent 16-year-old boy by a police officer. And the one teen witness to the beating and how this crime divides the town into different racial tension and also the violence that this boy experienced. Turtles All the Way Down is the newest book by John Green. John Green also wrote The Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns. Jacqueline Woodson is on here with Harbor Me or After Tupac and Dee Foster. The Sun is Also a Star is by the same author who wrote Everything, Everything. Some other suggestions. If you haven't read The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, that would definitely fall into realistic fiction. Her new book is On the Come Up. The Poet X is a story about a young girl named Zamara, and she turns to poetry to deal with her growing up and the challenges that she faces. She has a mother who is very religious, and they get into many disagreements and fights. So it's her talking about her poetry and how she can express herself through her poetry. Clap When You Land is the newest book by Elizabeth Acevedo. Dear Martin, one of my favorites on the list, is a story about a young boy named Justice. And Justice writes to Martin Luther King Jr., writes these letters to Martin Luther King Jr. to deal with what he's going through as he's growing up and going to this prestigious high school. And Dear Justice is the newest one. Admission, a novel, was one of the ones that I read that I really enjoyed. Dealt with the college admission scandal. It's a story about a young girl named Chloe, and Chloe seems to have everything going for her. She's wealthy. She's going to prom with somebody that she really wants to go to prom with. She is has a nice house. She has been dreaming about going to prom and going to college since she was in middle school. And her mother is a Hollywood celebrity. And then all of a sudden, the FBI is at her door, and we find out that her mother is part of that college admission scandal where she bribed the admission council at a college to try to get Chloe in. So her mother gets arrested. And now the public is furious. The press is all over this. And it even brings in the U.S. attorney. So I enjoyed that book. It had to do with a lot of that, lying, cheating, bribing that you hear about with this college admission scandal. And it was from the point of view of the teenager going through this. So those are some suggestions for realistic fiction. Have a great summer and best of luck at Cedarville War Memorial High School. Take care. Bye.